Okay. The next character that I want to talk about from that damn horse anime. It is Special Week, kind of the poster child of the game, of the series as a whole, honestly. And, well, I think, and this is judging almost entirely from the anime itself, I think the best lesson we can learn from Special Week is that of respect. Especially when it comes to anything competitive. One must remember to be respectful to everyone they come across, even themselves. Minor spoilers, but I need to provide some context. Special Week. After running for a while because it's a horse game and there's horse racing. After running for a while, Special Week's friend and a horse girl that she idolizes has an injury, and this is where this is where Special Week kind of falls off the deep end, you know? She becomes like a doting mother, perhaps too doting, too self sacrificial, just to try to get their friend back on track. In this case, literally the track, and it honestly gets in a lot of people's way. And this is why I want to use her as an example of respect. So, let's break it down into bits of what the show has done to tell this story, starting with Special Week themselves. During this arc, Special Week essentially throws away her life in order to take care of her friend. And it almost instantly has some clear side effects. Firstly, and almost obviously, she doesn't have enough time to train for herself. This results in her losing her way, losing a lot of races, and eventually kind of falling apart. Not visibly, no. It's not some grand emotional breakdown. It just happens. the ever present encroaching of time, she just stopped running for herself and began devoting her life for someone else. And while that is good in moderation, it is that martyrdom mentality that ultimately gets in her way. And it's not just her personal career she loses socially as well, because her other friends, they are tossed to the wayside because the only thing on her mind was that injured idol that she had. Next, let's talk about how this affected Suzuka as well. It is not that impactful for Suzuka, the injured racer that Special Week looked up to, at least not overtly. But think about it. People taking care of you, doting on you, worrying about your every step. While it's nice at first, it can be a bit much at times. And with how Special Week acted, it is very close to infantilization, making her actions look like she was taking care of someone inept and competent. I can't say whether or not these played into Suzuka's fear of not being able to run again, but it is something that happens. You see it a lot when people you love don't respect your ability and they don't insult you. They don't do it. They don't do it in a mean way. No, no, no. They do it out of love. But it is that perverted, almost overflowing love that smothers the chance for growth. They, whether consciously or not, they think of you as inept, incapable of acting on your own, of succeeding on your own. It happens a lot of times with overbearing parents, whether they are the kind that will protect you from pretty much everything, depriving you of opportunities to challenge yourself, or they're the kind that are extremely strict and don't allow you to do anything consciously, whether they are taking those opportunities away to do them themselves, or whether the opportunities are not taken advantage of at all. It is all the same. It results in somebody feeling sometimes like they are incapable of succeeding without help. They are just a crutch, a ball and chain holding everybody else back. But there is one one more group that Special Week has slighted in this character arc of hers. The friends, the competitors that she races against, to not even be acknowledged is one of the highest forms of disrespect in a competitive sense. And it is clear when you see them race. One of Special Week's friends, Grass Wonder, they are also coming back from an injury, also eager to race to prove themselves as still being good. But all Special Week has thought about was Suzuka. Now, try to picture yourself in Grass's mind. Your opponent isn't even paying attention to you. Are you not a challenge? Are you not worthy of respect? It is important to respect those you are against because they respect you. They are trying their best like you are supposed to. And ultimately, at the culmination of this story, you you find yourself rooting against the main character, which is one of the best executed writing switcheroos I've seen. Because you've seen it. You've seen it play out. You've seen how negatively it affects every kind of character. And ultimately, Special Week was in the wrong. So it was satisfying to see her lose, even though they were the story character, the main protagonist of the season. After all that she did to disrespect not only herself, not only her other friends, but also Suzuka, it was a well deserved loss, and a loss that only Grass Wonder could dish out. And it was the sign, the start of her opening her eyes. Obviously, she doesn't fix it right away. She doesn't just turn around the next day and is like, oh, I'm sorry for doubting too much. I'll take this seriously now. No, no, no. It takes a lot of time and more effort to fix something mental, but it gets done and it is satisfying. So, the lesson I want you all to take from this is respect. Respect yourself and don't throw away your life to serve somebody else. Respect your friends by not treating them like incapable children. They are your equal. They are capable of great things like you are. Give them the chance. And finally, respect your opponents because they are trying their best. They are aiming to improve just like you should be. And the failure to do so is the worst kind of behavior a sports person can do. Even though it is extremely common nowadays for for people to be disrespectful verbally in competitive environments, sports, gaming, hell, just being on the internet in general. Behind the scenes, that is where the respect is shown, not in words but in action, research, practice, strategizing. That is the respect of a competitor, and that is something that we all should do. Because once you forget that, you are going to lose. And it doesn't matter if it's a game or competing for a job application or what have you. Respect people, or else you'll just keep losing and losing and losing. I'll see you tomorrow. Like and subscribe. Ta ta.